It's a very good game. Would recommend. It's turn-based combat, and you played Pokemon, so I know you'll like it. And you played Cyber Sleuth, so I know you'll love it. Actually, it's like the best. It's the best turn-based combat game I've ever played.
I'm playing Cyber Sleuth again. Man, that game just goes on and on and on.
It's a long game, yeah.
Like, I've played it for like 32 hours, and I don't remember when I'm getting close to the end. I'm just like, God, I've been doing these chapters for a long time.
I'm telling you should just play Hacker's Memory instead. It doesn't have as much dialogue issues.
No, but I want to finish it at this point, and like, I've read Bakemon so many times that I can't stop.
I want to finish it at this point, but you're probably like maybe 40% through the game.
I've read Bakemon so many times now when they mean eaters that I can't stop.
I'm pretty sure it's monster. It's mistranslated from monster because in Japanese the word for monster I believe is bakemono.
Okay, maybe yeah. I just see Bakemon every time. I'm like, definitely not Bakemon.
You know who that Digimon is though, right? The bedsheet.
Yeah,
Digimon?
it's just a ghost.
Yeah, you know that that's not how you pronounce its name.
It's Buck, yeah, but because it's the English word for bake. It's B-A-K-E, bake.
Yeah, but it's pronounced Bakamon though.
True, that is correct, but it's when
As long as you're aware that it's Bakamon, then I'm okay with it.
I'm aware, yes, I'm aware.
That's all that matters to me.
It's like as a kid when you used to play the Pokemon games, and the games were so far ahead of the anime that you had no idea how to say the names. So things like Kyogre.
Until the day I die, like there is no such thing as an official pronunciation for a Pokemon.
So like Kyogre,
like
the amount of people I know that called it Kyogre.
I used to call it something really stupid, I don't remember. But anyways, there is no official pronunciation for any Pokemon that exists, because they pronounced Arceus like 3 different ways in official merchandise.
That's true. And I would
say for you to say that, Liam.
I would say Arceus.
Okay. Chaos, you do have a sub to thank.
Oh, I do?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have to wait a minute.
Don't forget how you're gonna
be
wait
a minute, here. Oh, it's never mind, I don't have to thank anyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna be extra pleased when you see who you told they have to wait.
Alright, TK, thank you so much for the sub, brother, much appreciated. How many months is that?
Next order
25.
25 months?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
2 years. Over 2 years.
Thanks for all this support, RPK. Greatly appreciated, brother. I hope you're doing well.
Machine Dramon. Easy, Machine
Are you still doing okay,
in Digimon World Next Order, Liam?
Mm-hmm.
It's Machine Draymon.
That's totally wrong.
It's insanely wrong. The best part is when, like, everyone says it's wrong, but then I get, like, 3 YouTube commenters who are like, it's based off of Draymon, so it should be Machine Draymon. And I'm like, listen.
Yeah.
It's whatever I heard as a child in the Season 1 anime, so it's Machine Draymon.
Exactly. I mean, if you do it now, you're just like, it's called Ghostmon, it's based off a ghost.
I had a friend that refuses to pronounce it Rapidash. He thinks that there's an M in that word. He
thinks there's an
Rampadash.
Rampadash.
And he just like I'll show it to him and I'll be like, where's the M? Where are you finding that M sound? And he just doesn't care.
Rampadash. I love that so much.
There are so many Digimon that end in D-R-A-M-O-N.
Yeah.
Because and they do pronounce, when it's just D-R-A-M-O-N, they do pronounce it Draymon, because they called it, like, the Draymon Destroyer. But, like, when you pronounce the word, it's Draymon. Because, you know, Mon. Digimon.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
But it's like, dude, it's Machine Dramon. C-Dramon. It's not C-Draymon. It's not Machine Draymon. It's not... It's another Draymon Digimon, I can't remember.
Who was the man you guys made me look up that had a bunch of guns?
Deputy Mon.
Deputy Mon.
He's so
Did you
good.
call him a man? He's a Digimon, he's not a man.
Well, I know he's not a man, but you know.
You may not like it, but this is what peak male performance looks like. A picture of Deputy Mon.
Exactly.
But yeah, playing through Cyber Sleuth. I mean, I'm on chapter 10 now, but the amount of times the story gets rolling, and then they turn around and go, "How about you go on this side quest where everyone goes to have some food?"
It's so bad.
And I'm like, all right, cool, I'm doing that, and then I do a bunch of other side quests, and they go, "Remember the Occult Club? They're a thing."
No! The Occult Club is the worst thing in the Digimon franchise. Like, no joke. When I saw them again in Hacker's Memory, I was like, delete this. Delete this now.
Man. It's so.
By the way,
it's
I'm pretty sure
ridiculous.
there were 20 chapters in the first Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah, I didn't think I was anywhere near the end. I played for like 32 hours already.
And you were so determined that you were going to finish it today if you just played a little more.
I hope there's not 20 chapters, because all of my Digimon are nearing Mega level already. And
You're supposed to have mega levels for like half the game.
That's the end of the game then.
No, it's not. That would suck. Dude, I would hate to get Alphamon or something and then be like, alright, well now you get like 3 more fights and it's game over. You don't get to use your megas at all.
Not 3 more fights, but not half the game. That's one of my biggest issues with Pokemon, or one of the things I dislike most about Pokemon, is that I can have my fully evolved team by like the 3rd badge, and part of the most
Not
fun
in
thing
Gen
about
5.
Pokemon is evolving your Pokemon.
Wait a minute, what do you mean the 3rd? No. We're about to have a hard discussion. First of all, I heavily disagree, because one of the things I dislike the most about the earlier Digimon games is that by the time I got my Megas, I was like at the end of the game, and I was like, well, what's even the point? I got to use War Greymon for like 2 hours out of like a 20-hour game. That's lame. Second of all, what Pokemon game are you playing? Like Gen 3, 4, and 5? You don't get your fully evolved team members at like level 40 and stuff until like the 6th gym.
You can definitely have Blaziken by like the 4th.
Maybe if the only Pokemon you're using is Blaziken. The ace Pokemon in Gen 3 at the 4th gym is level 28. It's a Torkoal. I remember it perfectly. Blaziken you get at level 36, which means you over-leveled the gym leader by 8 levels, which means you're just playing using very few Pokemon or you're grinding a lot.
I feel like maybe it's just me, because I usually go into those games and be like, these are the 6 Pokemon I want to use.
That's what I do that too, but even then, I still, like, I always have my Digimon, my Pokemon around the level of the gym leaders when I get to them. It definitely doesn't happen that way in Gen 5, because in Gen 5, they were like, what if we introduced a bunch of Pokemon that don't evolve until their final form until level 47?
I didn't play Gen 5 very much.
Gen 5 is the best gen.
I agree. I just didn't play it very much,
That's
and
fair.
I can't be bothered going back to it. But I agree. Like hindsight, looking back on it, I was like, that was probably like the best game.
RTK in chat just says, I want Mega Digimon from the get-go. Like, he just wants to start with, like, Apollomon on his team. I mean, I definitely prefer it that way. I would much rather have Megas sooner rather than later, because, like, I love Champion and Ultimates and Rookie Digimon too, but I definitely am like, Megas are where it's at.
To be
All
honest,
of my favorite designs are Mega level Digimon.
To be honest, like in one way that annoys me, in another way it makes me feel a bit better, because there's been like a couple Megas where I'm like, oh man, I'm not going to get that before the end of the game, because I just don't have the stats. I have to go down a different like Digivolution line to get that one. But now I know. Now I know I can do it.
I believe in you. You can do it.
I think I just got stagger locked in a rhythm game.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened there, because you ran into every single barrel.
Yeah, I couldn't. It wouldn't let me press X anymore.
I was like, what are you doing? You're just barreling into everything. It's a new approach.
Dude, I got stagger locked at that point. Also, I'm not. I thought to myself, hey, let's try and do this on proud mode, because I have to beat like 100 ground enemies. Dude, that's an E rank. That's the first time I've seen that. It's like, you gotta beat like 200-something ground enemies. And I'm like, there will be a ton of ground enemies if I play it on proud mode. And then I got stagger locked in a rhythm game. So, I gotta go back to playing on standard.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
that definitely makes me-
Pawniard evolves into Bisharp at level 52 in Gen 5.
That definitely makes me feel better about like the Megas, because the Megas is like there was like a couple of Megas that I'm looking at. I'm like, I'm just not like Angie Woman I have on my team at the moment, and it's like one of the Megas she can turn into, you need like 150 defense. And I'm like, I just can't do that with Angie Woman. Not the way I played her. Like, it's literally impossible.
You know
So now
how
I
to how to do bonus stats and all, don't you?
Yeah.
Alright.
But like, the way I was looking at it, I was just like, I just can't do that without starting Angie Woman again.
Yeah, some Megas are kind of like meant to be done by certain ultimates because of the way their stats are done.
Yes.
Because, you know, every Mega has at least 2 to 3 different ultimate options that can become it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just yeah, I know that for a fact. There are certain ones, like you said, where it really helps if you go down a certain path to get that particular Digimon, because some just have higher intelligence, and Yeah, just makes it
It
easier.
also
Like,
helps if at some point, literally every Digimon you ever use becomes Tyrannomon. At least once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tyrannomon learns Acceleration Boost at like level 15.
Oh, that's really good.
Acceleration Boost is like the best thing in the game.
Oh, heck yeah, it is. Because I remember facing that Flame Dramon in the Gold Cup for the first time, and it just like destroyed me for the first time I faced it.
I like how in this rhythm game, it's mostly as you're running down the thing, you're having to like, you know, fight a bunch of like heartless and nobodies and everything, and then occasionally it's just like, hey, there's a box.
There's a box.
Look out for that barrel. It's just sitting there menacingly.
Scary. So scary.
Man, I love the 13th struggle. Yeah, Rufflet and Volibee in Gen 5 both evolve at level 54. That was literally the only complaint I had in Gen 5 was that there were so many good Pokemon that are like, yeah, dude, it doesn't evolve until you've literally beaten the Elite Four. I gotta play the 13th struggle one more time, I think. Is Hydreigon still the highest level of Pokemon evolves at, chat, or did they change that in Gen 8? Because Hydreigon at level 64 was the highest level you had to get to evolve something up through Gen 7. Volcarona does not evolve at 70 unless they changed it. Volcarona evolved at 59. Back in Gen 5, at least.
I have no idea.
Because Volcarona was the second highest. Hydreigon was the only one that beat it in Gen 5. I don't know if it changed in Gen 8. It was still that way in Gen 6 and 7, I'm fairly certain.
How many Digimon games are there?
Many.
Okay.
But there are like, some are like one-offs, some are part of series. The Digimon World series is really weird because they felt all like one-offs. They did them all a bunch of different ways. The Digimon Story franchise is the one that me and Liam play the most. I mean, I play basically every Digimon game, but Story is my favorite one. That's where it's like turn-based combat.
Which one's the best?
I think
Which is your favorite Digimon game?
Digimon Story Hacker's Memory. It's the most recent story game that came out.
Okay. Liam?
Yeah, I'm inclined to say the same. I haven't played Hacker's Memory yet, but this style of Digimon game is preferably the best.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, I like the in-depth, like, progression of the Digimon and everything. I feel like just like how the bonus stats work and having to like go in and out of the Digifarm and like decrease stats and bonus stats and patch your personality. I feel like that can all be a bit much if you want one particular Digimon, but if you're not particularly fussed and you're just like, I'll just get whatever megas I can get, then it's really fun.
Hydreigon is still the highest level evolution, but a Pokemon called Dragapult evolves at level 60, so that overtook Volcarona for second place.
That's so much.
That is, you could play through the entire
Dude, this
game.
is why, have
having
you
that
guys
good
ever
stuff.
heard of or played Pokemon Insurgents?
Mm-mm.
It's like
Yes, I have.
it's the best like mainline Pokemon game, which is it's a fan-made game. But
Yeah,
Lauren,
I
I would like I'm pretty sure has Michael played it? I feel like Michael's played it. Just Lauren, download it on your computer, try it out if you like get the urge to play Pokemon ever. It's the best mainline style Pokemon game I've ever played, and it actually like through the story, it has an actually good storyline, characters, and as you actually go through it, you'll end the game like your Pokemon. Without having to do any grinding, just through natural progression, you'll get up to like level 90s, 100 by the end of the game, and, you know, have fully evolved teams and stuff like that.
That's nuts.
It's very, very good. Also, it has, it did Alolan Pokemon before Pokemon did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were called Delta Pokemon, and they, like, got different designs and different types, and they are, like, better designed than basically every Alola Pokemon. Would highly recommend. please give me some challenges that don't say play proud mode. I just
Proud
need
mode. Have you
6
considered it?
more. I just need 6 more whatchamacallit.
Just play proud mode.
Yeah, just
I
do
mean,
it
I
for
can
him.
beat the songs on proud mode, but I can't do the thing they're asking me to do. The star bit things. And then a bunch of the other challenges are just like hit this specific enemy a certain amount of times, and it's designed where it's like to do that you're gonna have to like play the song like 4 times.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I just
feel
opened.
that.
I just opened the stream and Meow Wow was there. It was a great time for all.
Chef's kiss. Meow wow.
It was a great time.
Yeah, well, best character. All of Kingdom Hearts.
Liam, can you believe that Meow Wow actually, as of Melody of Memory, shows up as like a combat usable character in 3 Kingdom Hearts games? I
That's so good.
never would have expected that after Dream Drop Distance to be like, yeah, I'll see Meow Wow as like a summon in Kingdom Hearts 3 and as a playable character in Melody of Memory.
What a great stat. Meow Wow is more of a playable character than Roxas.
Is that true?
Play as Roxas in 3 games. They're about the same.
Roxas in
3
Roxas in
games.
358, Roxas in KH2, plays Roxas in Remind, and in Melody of Memory. So I think he's got 4.
That's unfortunate. Well, that just tells me we need another Meow Wow game.
How about a Meow Wow solo game? It's just him.
He could do it. The untold story of Meow Wow.
I don't even remember what my bonus achievement is in this level, but I'm just playing the level at this point.
You're just playing the level at this point. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, I mean, when you get into the rhythm game, like having to, pay attention and not lose, it's like everything else falls by the wayside. Is this one of the ones where I have to hit all the glide targets? Well, better not miss one. Is this the first glide thing? I feel like it is.
Yeah.
I'm just humming away to myself. I was looking at Persona 5 stuff because I'm debating whether to buy it now.
Oh, please do.
It would be fun.
It would be fun. Persona 5 Royale. Can
I
I
watch
start with
2
Persona?
people play through Persona at the
Oh,
same
dude,
time.
you know what you should play, Liam, because it just had a sequel announced.
Oh yeah, go on.
The World Ends With You.
Oh yeah, it did get the sequel announced, didn't it?
It did, and I am so excited.
What is it? What even is The World Ends With You on?
Switch or DS.
Switch, yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was a DS game that got remastered onto the Switch.
No, go get it on the DS.
I don't even think I
It's
have
a
a DS.
very, very good game.
I've got my old 3DS right here. You want to borrow it?
Please, so I can play The World Ends With You. What kind of game is it?
2D real-time action based on, originally it was based on stylus controls, but now it's based on, you play with a single Joy-Con and point at the screen.
How would I play that on a Switch Lite?
First of all, why do you have a Switch Lite? Second of all, I wonder how. Oh, the Switch Lite is a touchscreen. You probably just play it with the stylus.
Yeah.
The Switch is a touchscreen, isn't it? I never use it handheld.
I think it's a touchscreen, yeah.
Yeah, Switch is a touchscreen.
Yeah,
I
so you
always use it
probably,
handheld.
honestly, you'd probably have an easier time playing it than I did because I can't record it when it's when it's not docked. So I had to play with the point controls.
I have the Switch Lite for the pure reason of I knew I was never, ever, ever going to create any kind of content for the Switch.
Mm.
so I have no reason to have it plugged into my TV.
But now, how are you going to stream it?
I'm not going to stream
How are you
it.
going to stream The World Ends With You?
I'm not going to stream it.
Well, apparently, yeah, you're not. You have a Switch Lite.
Yeah, I would know. Yeah, I just...
The World Ends With You is great, but, like, play Persona 5 instead.
There's very few Nintendo games that I would be like, oh man, so glad I got this on the TV. Or like, man, I need to record this or live stream this. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. And, you know, like,
dude, there are several Switch games that I would hate if I could only play it in handheld, just because I want it on a TV.
My most played game on my Switch is Uno.
I think I just hate Liam.
If that tells you how popular the Switch is with me, my most played game is Uno. Actually, no, that's a lie. My most played game is Hades, but I could play that on the computer if I wanted to play it for performance.
Do you own Hades on Switch and on your computer?
I just have it on Switch.
Oh, okay.
I should buy it on my computer though. It's a great game. They deserve the money.
I downloaded it from my friend's Steam library.
It's so good. If we're talking about game recommendations, Hades.
Yes, Michael, but not the one that you're thinking of.
Oh, really? Michael said that you and him share Steam libraries or whatever.
I share Steam libraries with 5 people.
You can just do that?
Yeah, you can share it with up to 5 people.
Seems like a bad business decision on Steam's part.
Because I share with so many people, I have like 500 games in my Steam library, because each of them have like 100 games.
It's amazing.
Yeah, if anyone here hasn't played Hades, play it. It's great. One of the games of the year.
Anyways,
I downloaded it because you told me to, and then I forgot to play it.
Persona 5, Liam, and enjoy, because it's like a minimum 100-hour playthrough.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that again. I might play it eventually. I might buy it and play it later, but after Digimon, I need like a palate cleanser. I need like a chill game that's gonna take me like maybe a couple of days.